everyone, Jessie Bear Builds here, and in today's video I'm going to be building a fairy treehouse, which is inspired by the new trailer Enchanted by Nature, the new expansion pack that's coming out, and I just thought it would be something fun to do before it does come out and sort of have a play around and build something that the fairies can live in. Hopefully, if we have sim-sized fairies anyway at least, but we'll find out when that comes out. So we'll jump straight in and build our fairy treehouse. So I've chosen an empty lot called Mid-Nowhere because I feel like it seems fitting, and I'm just picking some items that I think will be good to use as a base for our treehouse. So I'm going to size up this cottage living trunk and build a one-tile room, and then just on top of the room, if you put a flat square on the next level and just place that down and delete the room underneath, that's a base where you can start working. And then if you lift up the square and pull it across, you've got yourself a floor that sits perfectly on top of the trunk, so you'll be able to sort of put anything that you need up there, extend the rooms, add walls and things. So I'm just moving the trunks around and putting in one of these arches as the doorway because I think that's quite whimsical. As you can see, I've already created a shell. I just jumped forward because that took me a while to sort of figure out the basic shape and stuff, but I'll just spin around now and show you what I've got. So I've put it up on some stilts, and then we've got room here for the entry, a bathroom, and then the kitchen living is going to be open. So I'm going to grab this fences from For Rent, and then we'll put some wooden walls on the outside, and I'm just going to pop in some greenery to cover up the bits of the roof there that are still showing. As you can see there, I'm just sliding in another one just to cover up those spaces because the roof was a bit of an awkward shape. And then we'll add some of this, I think it's from the castle estate there around the outside, the trim, just to add a bit of dimension. And some green, of course, cottage living windows. We'll pop some bays, and then some of these here with the shutters. I think that they look really cute and fairy inspired, I guess. And then we will pop in another little window here. I tried to find one that fits on a curved wall, which was quite hard. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of pond building here, and I will switch forward and you'll see the finished exterior. Ta-da! It is quite a jump, but it took me a long time. So I've added some stones there for the path. I've sized up some base game jars and put some candles in them just to sort of add to the fairy element of things. We've got a pond out the back with some stairs going down to like a stone where they can do their outdoor activities. I've just added a load of garden clutter, anything magical that I could find. Mushrooms from Debug, I believe. And there's a cute little fairy greenhouse there, which I sized down because I just thought it looked really cute in the back. And this is how it looks at nighttime. So we've got the fairy lights in the trees. I put some hanging lights underneath, and then filtering around here we've got more hanging lights hanging out of the trees and the beautiful little candles in the pond as well. And then we'll pop in some metal table and chairs out here for the garden. I just thought that that was a nice touch, and we'll use this barbecue, which is not my favorite, but it kind of suits the vibe, I think, so we'll pop that one there. We'll go for the beautiful garden pot here. I think that one looks a lot more magical than just a plain cream one, so I'll pop that over here as well. I am going to add a sprinkler because your Sims can interact with that, and it's just something extra that they can do outside. I've kind of hidden it away so you can't see it, but then there's more activities. And we'll slide in an eco lifestyle planter here. We'll just pop it in behind the stairs, and that should still be functional. And a cute little picnic blanket outside, again just adding loads of outdoor activities, so there's loads to do. Even though it's quite a big lot, I filled most of the space with water. So we'll put a fire pit with the logs because I think that's quite magical as well. I've used two different colours just so it's a bit more natural. And then we'll furnish up here on the deck, add the flower arranging table because I feel like that's necessary for fairies. We will pop in a little seating area at the top here as well, and into the interior. So I'm going to start with the bathroom at the back, and then we'll have the bedroom down there at the bottom, and then the kitchen going around as well at the top. We'll go for this flooring, and then this Love Struck wallpaper in the bathroom there, and a cottage living wallpaper throughout the rest of the build. So I struggled with the bathroom because it was curved walls and very small, but I thought if we use one of the wall showers, they should be able to access everything in the bathroom then. And I've moved the door back around as well. And of course, the floral toilet paper, because that's obviously the most whimsical thing I could find for the bathroom. Got the shelf up there, and then these little jars I've just sort of used the 9 key to raise up and put on the shelf. I thought they could be like some fairy dust. And then we've got the Realm of Magic mirror here, and a little shelf for keys. Just adding some plants. I feel like plants are a big part of this build just because it makes it really magical. And then we'll move on to the kitchen. So I've used the Realm of Magic, I think it's the sides and also the fridge. Got to pop a bin in there. And a little dining area. So I thought this corner would be a good place to put a dining table. And I like the swatches of those chairs. I think they're really cute. Kind of matches the colour pattern. Got to add the switch and the burglar alarm that I always size down because I think the burglar alarm is just far too big. And then a thermostat as well, just the essentials that I usually always forget. We'll pop some bits up here on top of the fridge. I did add a smoke alarm as well, but I think I hide that later on and just put it behind something so you can't see it. I use these Realm of Magic again, I think they are, for the window coverings. And I know I haven't really got very much space, so I've decided to go for a higher bed so I can add the living area and the bedroom all in one place. Put the olive tree in here also, just because I really love the way that looks. And of course a little wood burner. Then we'll add some of the Realm of Magic wall arts here just to keep going with the theme. I love this little, I think it's Discover University clock. So we'll put the little apple up there. So what I've done is I used this dresser as a TV stand, so then it becomes bedroom and also a living room. And again, I haven't had room for a mirror, but I have put one in the entryway, so there's a mirror as well. Maybe the gold fruit, like she's used her magic wand and changed it to gold. And we'll just slot this radio there and keys and a phone. I mean, every fairy's got a phone, right? And some cute little mugs in the kitchen. And again, I haven't got space for a computer, so I'm just going to pop a computer on the dining table. And we have our finished fairy treehouse. I love the lighting coming through there. I think that looks lovely. Fairy lights. Hopefully when the expansion pack comes out, it will have its uses and it's a good starting point and you can add to it or take away from it. But I enjoyed making it, that's for sure. So we'll go in here for a little tour. Got the kitchen area going through to the living and bedroom area, and then we'll filter through here past the entryway into the little bathroom. And there we go, our little whimsical fairy treehouse. I hope you've enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed creating it. It was a lot of fun for me because I absolutely love fantasy. And fingers crossed the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack is awesome. I'm sure it will be, but that just gives us plenty of opportunities to do more fantasy builds in the future and incorporate that into different challenges and things. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. I have been Jessie Bear Builds and I will see you in the next one.